What up? I'm back. 134. September 2nd. Damn. September 2nd. Moon above me. Dude, every day is exactly what it's supposed to be. Every day is, man, it's so fucking ridiculous, man. Like, as difficult as it is, which is max fucking difficulty, it's very difficult. It's not easy. My life is definitely way more difficult now than it was before. Before it was fucking simple. It was easy mode. It was comfortably numb. In the fog of existence, like in the just chasing just constant external pleasure was so much easier. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's definitely fucking easier. Because like when you turn to yourself, like you're your own devil. You're your hardest lesson. You're your hardest everything. But that's what makes it fun. Like it really does. It really does. And when you start to understand that every human being is your mirror, they're there to teach you something, and or they show you something if you're aware of it. Anything you don't like in them, anything, whatever, anything you do like in them, it's because you like that in you. And so it's fucking difficult, man. It's so fucking difficult. Like, as easy as I make it look, it's not easy. I just fucking have fun the whole time. That's the difference. I'm just enjoying myself and laughing between the tears. Between the frustration. And I just don't allow the frustration to rule me. And it was a crazy day. Like today, like I'm still laughing. I'm laughing the whole fucking time, man. I'm laughing the whole time, and a lot of it because you can't get mad because it's you. You fucking did it. If there's shit in your life, if there's stuff that's going on wrong, you fucking caused it. End of fucking discussion. If you're not happy, it's because you chose to not be happy. Like literally, you chose something else. You went against yourself. That is why you're not happy. When I woke up at 35 years old, why was I there? Why was I not happy? Because of my choices. Because of me. And if anyone says anything other than that, they're fucking lying. Because they're not happy and they're being a fucking victim. In the discussion. If you don't have the person beside you, it's because that you want, that you cry about, that you whine about, and no one else knows about it. It's because of you. If you're not happy, if you picked the so-called wrong partner, and now your life is shit, that's on you. If you're not happy, why can't you do good for yourself? Why can't you pick good for yourself? That's ingrained in my fucking psyche. When somebody says, I can't pick good for myself. You can't. You just have to do it. It's not my fault you chose wrong. It's not my fault. It's never been my fault. You choose. You choose for you. I choose for me. It's a weird and shitty, harsh reality. It really is. Like I said, and as most difficult as this is, and you could perceive like, oh, well, Cody's this, Cody's that, Cody's alone. I'm not fucking alone, dude. I got multiple personalities. I'm not fucking alone. I can bust a nut too whenever I need to. Like, I don't need anything or anyone technically. No one does. You have to need yourself first, and you have to supply that for yourself first. And then you learn and understand that the overgiving concept of giving away all of you to somebody else when they give you nothing in return is fucking pointless. So like, you need a partner that is giving equal back to you. And if they choose not to, or they don't, you don't need to be with them. Or if they're abusing you or using you or mean to you or yelling at you or cussing at you, there's a difference between standing up and saying, I'm not going to take your shit. That's different. But you don't have to be a dick either. And so like, it is what it is. And like, you know, who knows? Maybe 8 months ago, a year ago, I wouldn't be capable of it. So yes, whatever is happening right now is exactly, it is what it is. Or maybe it would have stunted my growth, and that's for sure. That's definitely for sure. But like, I think about everything, and it's like, it is what it's a journey, man. It's a fucking journey. And like I said, I'm 100 times better than I was yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. And I laugh so much because like, so much stuff happens in seconds, and it's so monumental, if that's the word. It's so monumental, and I'm definitely not fucking saying that right. Probably. Like if you don't look at it like that, you're gonna miss so many lessons. So many fucking lessons. And it's like, I'm here for me first. And every single day I get ingrained in that even more. Because it's only my perception. It's only my reality that I can A, control, B, that I can understand, and C, that I can fulfill. And it sucks for me though. It does suck because like, I was programmed to, this is my programming from the fact that I was the first. Meaning everything after me came underneath the tree of me. Say I was the tree. Say in all reality there was this thing called a tree of life. The first tree to ever exist. This is hypothetical, but not really. There was this tree, and it was called the tree of life. And everything seeded from this tree. And then every leaf was another thing. But in order for those leaves to sprout, I had to be strong. I had to divvy out the nutrients. I had to send the nutrients to the fruit. I had to send the nutrients to the leaves. I had to do everything first. Everything had to come through me. Therefore, everything from that is technically, number one, it's me. It's a version of me. 2, it is of me. 3, it is because of me. So ultimately, it's my responsibility. And I would say this. Based on the rules of a vessel, every human being should have the same vision that I have, where you are a tree, and that every other interaction is of you. Just end the fucking discussion. Start thinking about it like that. Okay? You are the most important thing in all of your existence. End of discussion. Because you can only see through your perspective. You can only feel through your vessel. You can only exist through your being. So when I say the things that I say that sound like whatever, like in all reality, everything should lead you to the fact that you are number one in your reality. And you are. You are. You are the first of you. And everything else that you see is outside of you. Therefore, you are number one. Now, maybe you can kind of understand that where I come up with the perception of me, I'm number one in my reality, and you are number one in yours. Whom came first? The chicken or the egg? You can't win that battle. There's no right or wrong. It just is. It's based on perception. And you cannot fight me on that. Because there's no way to prove it. Because when you opened your eyes, as far as you can remember, there was always a chicken, and there was always an egg. What came first? It don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter. Because the chicken and the egg has always been before you. In your understanding. As of right now. There is an answer to that. And the answer is me. I was before all of it. But that's a different story for a different topic about a different chicken and about a different egg. And if you want to assume the first human being wasn't born, so we'll just say that. The first human that would ever existed wasn't born. Okay? The first of anything wasn't born. It was created. And you're actually created. So the way that creation works is you're created before you're born. You're created before you're born. Born is just passing through something. Passing from one realm to another. But you are created before you can pass through. But that will sum some things up for you. You can take that and run with it however you want. That's a little knowledge for you. That's not in your books. It's from pre-language. You need to know. Pre-ignorance. We'll just put it that way. Before you needed to talk. When things just was. You didn't need to question it. Because it was simple. It just is. And what's the point? What's the point of needing to know why or how when you just are? And then accept that. And then live. But yeah, every day is just a growing understanding of myself. And accepting the knowledge that's already there. Like I said, it would be different if I was reading. I'm not reading. It'd be different if I was taking data from this and taking data from that. I'm not doing any of it. It doesn't mean I don't pick up this or that or conversation with other people. But it's all coming from inside of me. You know, I take in information and then I, boom, just knowing. And it doesn't, to say I'm not getting any outside influence would be a lie. I do. But I minimalize it, and I'm trying my damnedest to not watch content, but the last couple of days I've been a little bored. But, dude, everything is so fun. Everything is so fucking funny. And what I'm really starting to understand is, like, every thought you have, for the most part, you need to be Tourette's with that shit. Like, there is so much freedom in it. You don't understand. That, like, I said a comment today, like, first thought. It's like, I was getting frustrated. My first brake, my left brake, my driver's side brake took no time. It took me longer to take the tire off than it did for me to change the brakes. And then the next one, like I took it off, whatever, it was good. And then I felt the wheel bearing, and I was like, no, this is very bad. It was, I even thought, I was like, no, I put everything back on. I was like, no, I gotta change it. And it was that bad. So I was gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm a risker for the biscuit, And so then I started that process, and dude, I went and got it, put it on, cool. But then the lug nuts wouldn't fit right. They were very difficult. They were very hard. And then 90% of the scenarios, like, if they're very hard to put on, you don't fucking put them on because you're gonna break bolts. But in goal tonight, I got them on there. And it was very difficult. Not the hardest fucking set of lug nuts I've ever put on in my life. Like, I'm physically fucking exhausted. Most difficult ever. I'm just glad I had the right tools and with a big cheater bar. And that's what made it halfway easy once I just started cranking on it. And because, like, my torque wrench wouldn't even put them on. Like, it was ridiculous. I probably lost 10 pounds. I'm gonna be sore as shit tomorrow. And 3 trips to the store. And I was getting so frustrated. But even in the frustration, I can't do anything but laugh, because it's like, what is the point of this? Like, it's doing something to me. And, like, the whole time I'm doing this, running to the store, I'm going, it's eating time. It's putting me to do something in a position. It's making me think about shit. And, like, I did a bunch of Instagram posts, and I do it on purpose. And I talked to a girl today. I met her at the park, and we just walked together for a minute. And I never go to this park. I never go to this park at all. I don't like to go to this park for some reason. I don't know. But I went today. And when I went there, I met my brother. He was there until we talked for a second. Boom. Then he left, and then I went and parked my truck, and then I saw somebody walking, and I was like, there she is. And so I was yelling her name just funny out of the whatever, and then because I knew she was walking towards me, so I started walking towards her, and then we ended up walking together. But we were kind of talking about she said she was sick, and she said she was being dramatic. And I was like, well, you're supposed to be dramatic when you're sick, like, that's the point. So you get attention, and you get love, and you get people to take care of you. She's like, well, I was kind of being dramatic. I was like, you just deserve to be dramatic. Like, it's part of being sick. Part of being sick is fucking being dramatic about it. Like, 'cause it's miserable. Like, you're supposed to be dramatic, and the people that love you are supposed to take care of you, Like, that's beautiful. It's cute, And she was like, well, it was what it is. I was like, well, next time you fucking call me when you're sick, I'll bring you soups. I'll do whatever it is to give you the attention you need. Like, you need love. Like, that was the one thing, like, when I got sick in the past, like, I was always by myself. So, like, if my mom did find out, she would bring me shit. She was adorable sometimes. She was adorable, but she was still my mother. But like I said, we still had, it doesn't mean we still were fucking enemies, And for some reason, we were fucking enemies in a lot of rights. And it was just the anger, like the equal energy anger. Like, it was so fucking crazy. And so, like, I laugh about it. And but it's like, when things come up, like, you gotta fucking speak them, because it's fucking hilarious. And so, like, I'm pissed off. I'm fucking pissed. Because I'm like, but I'm laughing the whole time. And I'm having fun. And I'm pissed. And I'm like, this is what it is. It's my fault. I can't get mad. I can't truly be mad at any scenario because I should have changed this a long time ago. You know, I knew it's been a year and a half I've been driving on a wheel bearing that's fucked up. And, like, I knew it a long time ago. And I knew I needed brakes. They were fucking bad. And, so it's like, I can't really be mad at anybody other than myself. So I'm just fucking having fun, but I am frustrated. And, like, multiple scenarios popped up when I was doing my brakes, you know, and this is the point of speaking. This is the point of speaking because if you don't speak it out loud, if you don't live it, if you don't laugh about it, like, it's fucking shitty. Like, then you hold it in yourself and you never overcome it. So, like, the first instance in my brain was, fuck you, Dad. You didn't teach me shit. Everything I know is because of fucking me. Literally. And other people's parents or other people that I worked for and I watched. I took the time. I got on YouTube. I learned how to do all this shit by myself. Literally. Literally. And I look back at my life because I hardly ever asked anyone fucking questions about how to do shit or why they did it. I just watched. And then I would do it and learn it for myself the best way for me. Am I a stubborn bastard? Fuck yeah. But you know what? When I'm standing here, when I'm the king of the fucking world, when I have everything I want, when I have all the money I want, I can look back and go, motherfuckers, I got here on my fucking own. I did the time. I got this because of me. I got the sweat, the tears, the fucking scars because of me. And everything that I have is because of me. Doesn't mean I didn't have help along the way. It doesn't mean I didn't spend time with people and watch them. But I learned it on my own and I implemented it on my own. And then for the last 3 years, I fucking battled everything on my own. Everything. Why do you think I'm so fucking confident? Because there's no reason not to be. Because there's not another motherfucking human being that can look me in the eyes and say that they truly got me to where I'm at. No one. Not a fucking soul. Everything I have, everything I will have, everything that I am becoming is because of me. Boastful? Sure. I fucking deserve it. Prideful? Fuck yeah. Because this is my pride. I didn't get no fucking handouts. I borrowed money a couple times and I still owe. I gotta pay that shit. It is what it is. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I did some stupid shit. Yeah, I failed. Yeah, I made bad decisions. Yeah, I thought I could. And I didn't. I couldn't. There was always something coming up. I thought I would have it by now. Embarrassing, sure. But I have a fucking whole mind full of knowledge that you don't have. And I have a shit ton of confidence. And I can do anything. Nothing is too difficult. It's not a word. You just fucking do it. But you gotta figure out what you want to do. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? And for me, it was I just want to fucking be happy. I want to love myself. I want to have a reason to exist. Like, I want to be able to smile. Like, why? You know, I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be miserable. And so I dealt with that shit. I dealt with it. Not fucking easy. Not easy at all. Not easy. Definitely fucking worth it. Dude, and I love profanity. I love it. I love it. And every single day, it makes me laugh even more because it's like, why do people get offended? Why do people get offended? It doesn't make sense to me. It's one thing if I'm calling you a motherfucker. It's another thing if I'm just going, motherfuck. Or fuck. You know? Like, it's funny. That's the whole point. Like, it doesn't, you know, whatever. I'll call it what it is. So early, yeah, so I was thinking about, like I said, and it sparked in my head, like, who taught me this shit? It wasn't you. It wasn't my father. And when I say that, you can take that in many different fucking ways. You can take that in any way you want. And if it does offend you, then it should. Because am I talking about my father that adopted me? Or am I talking about my biological father? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I don't consider either of them my father. That's the point. They're just words. Now, they are real to me, but the other person, the other people, whomever, you're never going to understand. You're never even going to know my intent. That's the point of it. You can get offended all you want, but at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking apply unless you make it apply. That's on you. That ain't on me. That's on you. And that's the point. And then like later on, and I needed to say that. I needed to speak that out loud. Because I needed to have the confidence of, like, I did it on my own. And, like, that's the best thing that ever happened. I can't even see a reality when I had a father. There's not a reality. That's fucking make-believe. And I'm in my mind make-believing all the time. But some make-believe is bullshit. Some make-believe is pointless. And especially when it pertains to the past. Because the past is done. What ifs, what could have been, what should have been, it don't fucking matter. What's going on right now? And then what do you project in the future? And so maybe you got to do some shit right now to make your future different. If you want it to be. Or if you want to continue to be what it is and pretend that the grass is always greener, or this or that. And it's not even about any of that. It's just it's about the external person, I'm pretty sure. Like, until you can heal yourself, until you can start focusing on yourself, like, you got to figure out how to fix yourself before you can do any of that. And that's just me talking about younger people, or people still looking for love, or anything, man. And that's what I said. I hate divorce, but honestly, I guess sometimes it's fucking just part of the thing. It's not good. It's not bad. It tends to be negative, and especially negative for kids. But it's not. I don't know. I'm not in that scenario. I'm not in there. And I think a lot of times people already understand and know. They just deny themselves. They just run from themselves. They just lie to themselves. And it's okay to have hope. But you need to have hope in yourself first. And you need to be working on yourself and doing the best for you first. And then it's okay to have an external hope. But really you're only hoping in yourself. And then maybe that little light that you see, or that fantasy that you have, just helps push you through. Until you can really one day realize that you really the only real truth is to have hope in yourself. And as shitty as that sounds, you can only truly have hope in yourself. until someone shows up. You know? It's the only way I can put it. Because like through this journey, like I've used maybe another person as a hope idea for me. But not really. But kind of. But it was just more of a distraction. It doesn't mean I don't have like max fucking hope or want or desire in that idea. Because I do. But I just surrendered to that. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It'll be shitty if it doesn't. It'll be awesome if it does. But as of right now, it was what I needed. I needed something to look at. I needed something to focus on. I needed to gain power and purpose from something outside of me. Because that's how I need to do it. Because I'm imprinted with helping others or doing things for others. I'm just imprinted that way. I didn't have time to trick myself into only doing it for me. That's just me though. That, and like I said, from the beginning, if I'm the tree and everything comes from me, like I have to have hope in other people. Or have purpose on why I'm doing what I'm doing. Become the best me so I can help other people the best that I can. But it doesn't mean, like I said, I have a fantasy since I was little of like unconditional love from somebody. Someone to fucking love me the way that I am, which is loud, obnoxious, crazy, fucking stupid, dumb, giddy, joking all the time. Just wanting to laugh all the time, like just wanting to smile and be fucking happy. Like I deserve to be happy. So like I have to be with someone who will allow me to be that. And so that was just a fantasy. Well, I didn't have to conform to other people. Someone that would make me feel like I could be me, no matter what, and that it was okay. That I didn't have to change for them. And so maybe I created a fictional character based off a real one. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, I couldn't help it. In my art, it didn't matter. Boom, every time. That was it. I couldn't help it. And I just flew with it. It came out of my body. So whatever I was feeling internally or energetically, like it is what my art is. It was in there. It's always in there. And I wouldn't change it for a lick. It was free. It was unconditional love from my part to another. It will never change. Ever. As far as what I have done. It just won't. End of fucking discussion. Like I said, I don't technically change. Even though it could perceive that I'm a different human being than I am before. I'm not. I'm the same. I'm just more of me now. Right? It's the concept of a mask. Like you're wearing a mask. And then as those masks fall off, you're still the same person. You're just taking off the mask. And then like you're finding out that you're everything, really. You could be anything, you are anything, the mask is you. And it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. And then, but holding up a mask is tiring and it's restricting. And it really only hurts you. Because you're denying whom you are, so you're having to hide yourself. And that's what sucks over time, that's what wears you down, that's what makes you tired. That's what drains your cup. Is you not being able to be you. And then that's why I'm saying, like, speaking your truth is so freeing. And like in my instance, I speak it the way that I do, and then I post shit sometimes because otherwise it's not as real to me. I need that X factor of It's not about attention. And I talked to tonight, man, and he made me fucking laugh. He told me the truth about something he does or why he did it. And I laughed, dude. I laughed so hard because it's like, that's what the world needs. And I told him, I said, try it like that next time. Try it like that. Say exactly what you told me. Because people will watch your shit. People would follow you if you are that honest. Like, that's the point of it. Because I told him, I was like, I honestly, I told him, I was like, I do what I do not because of attention. I was like, a part of me, somewhere inside of me, is wanting attention. It has to be. And to say otherwise is a lie. But my conscious understanding, my big purpose, is not for attention from other people. For me, it's about accountability and making it real where I have zero fucking takebacks. And it's only to build the trust in myself. It's only to build the confidence in myself. It's only to be fucking honest. It's only to be bold. For me. Everything I'm doing, I'm telling you, it's for me first. So I can be the best version of me. And then I can walk around and when I have kids in the future, they go, you know what, my dad was a fucking honest man. Maybe he was crazy. Maybe he cussed so fucking much we should have put soap in his mouth. The only difference is he adapted and liked it. And he may not have liked it, but motherfucker would eat it and smile. Just to piss you off even more. My dad was a rebel. My dad was different. My dad was a man. A man with fucking painted fingernails. A man that was honest. A man that tested everything. Tried everything within reason. So when he walked, he could see both sides with zero judgment. He could understand why they're doing that and they're doing that. Do you know how fucking difficult it is? I'm telling you, I hope you don't have to do what I do. It's fucking embarrassing. And when the movie comes out, it's gonna be even more embarrassing. When I have to say everything I've done, everything I've tried, everything I've seen, everything I've thought about, everything I've tested. This shit's embarrassing, but not really. But it's not really embarrassing. The reason why it's embarrassing is because it's not really embarrassing. But it is when you... It's not really. It's really not embarrassing at all. Because I did it. I did it all. And you look at it like that, it's really not embarrassing, it's just not the time yet to speak about it. Maybe that would be the clue. It's not that beneficial right now to speak about it. In the future it will be. In time, it will be the right time to do what it is I need to do. Like I said, I'm here for a higher purpose and a bigger merging of existence. And so it's like you can't be a leader if you've never even done... If you never wore a tool belt. Like, you can't fucking be an architect and be a good one if you don't even know how to fucking build. If you don't even know the practicality of plumbing. If you only read a book and you've never implemented that knowledge, there's a gap there. There's a gap there. Yeah, I understand how to make it in the book. I understand what educationally, what it's telling me I'm supposed to do. I understand that science, but I've never implemented anything. I know the science behind building this or building that, but if I've never tested it, you need to know everything to be proficient in your job, to be competent. It takes time, attention, and focus. But whatever, yeah, so like, so that came up and I was like, pretty much like, fuck you, Dad. Best thing that ever happened was you not being there. Because it forced me to have to learn on my own. And then, you know, I'm fucking crying while changing these brakes and shit. Because, like, it's emotional for me. Like, it's overcoming. It's a battle. I just won. You know? And then, like, the understanding of my mom, what did I say? Yeah, so I was getting so frustrated. I was like, dude, fuck this, man. Fuck this. And it's not even about my brakes. It wasn't even about my brakes. It was about everything. It's about everything. It's about always overgiving or wanting or hoping and fucking losing. Or never getting someone to come after me. Reach out to me. And, like, always just feeling like, I don't get it. Like, you always feel like shit, you know? And, like, you're not good enough, right? And, so then, like, yeah, so that came up and I was like, well, you know, I was pretty emotional. I was pretty pissed, but I was laughing the whole time. Like, when I thought of this thought, like, I was just fucking laughing. Because, like, you know, it's like, I'm not gonna, the whole point is, I wasn't gonna quit. I wasn't gonna not fix my truck, like, in the fucking discussion. It's like anything I do. Like, I'm never gonna quit this. Like, in the fucking discussion. Like, you guys can hope and wish on my downfall all you fucking want. It's not gonna fucking happen. In the fucking discussion. You're weak. I'm not. I act like I'm gonna quit because it just gives you false hope. Because I'm a dick. Because I'm way ahead of you. I'm way smarter than you. At least people that are beaming on my downfall. Like, I'm dragging this out for a fucking reason. Everything I'm doing is made to bring a fucking roller coaster ride of he's not gonna make it, he's gonna fail. It looks like this, it looks like that. I'm doing this shit on purpose. I hope you guys understand that. I'm in control of you. I'm in control of your emotions. I'm in control of your time. I'm playing with you. Do you now understand how weak you are? This is a fucking show. This is a sitcom. This is reality fucking TV. And you are the sheep. Fucking simple. Little old caveman. So easy a caveman could do it. It's a game. It's a movie. It's a film. I won before I started. I won before I started. Dude, you don't even understand. Dude, I was sitting in my bedroom when all of this started. And kind of the first thoughts that I had was, how do I fuck all these people? How do I get them all? And I started running down the programming, understanding CIA programming and all this shit. And I like, dude, I just started thinking about it. Like, how do I win? How do I just break everybody's brain? And, it's what I'm doing. That's what I've done. And I knew it had to be real though. That's the point. It had to be real for me too. And the only difference is, like, I laid the outline 3 years ago in my fucking bedroom. I laid the outline out, and I knew that what I had to do had to be prolonged. It had to be slow. There had to be highs, there had to be lows. There had to be, dude, I can't believe I did this to y'all. Holy shit, I'm crazy. Because like I did it to myself too. But when I laid the outline out, like it was, I was laughing about it so hard because it was super demented. I actually had to step into a devil side energy of me early on. I stepped into what would some would call the Antichrist understanding. And I stepped into it early. And I was like, I have to be this opposite entity. Especially for where I'm raised in. I had to be the opposite. And I had the basic understanding of it. More than basic. I had the understanding of what I needed to be. And what's so crazy is like I just knew the outline that I needed to do. I didn't know everything I was going to do yet. I didn't know how long it was going to take. Because that's where you get frustrated. But it's like the overall theme, the overall goal of what I was doing was to pretty much slow play everybody in everything that I did. Sit there and look stupid, look dumb, look like I should be on a short bus, don't react super fast, stare at people, slow play them super hard, like especially in every interaction, blow their mind in every interaction, like so start out like one thing, change into something different, always change up what I do, never have a set anything, always roll through cycles with every individual person, make every individual person, like cater to every individual person. This is very difficult shit. It's very difficult because so a lot of what I had to do was I had to be somebody different with every human being that I came into contact with. Every single one. And then I had to remember it. So the only way I could do it was by being honest. And then what I would do is I would just be you. I would literally mimic you. I'm making fun of you. Kind of, but not really. I look at mimicking people as making fun of. Like I just mirror you. And because in the act of mirroring, I learned this at a little bitty age. It's the whole mom, Cody's copying me. Cody's copying me. So in that concept, dude, I learned this fucking little, bro. I've been training for this my whole fucking life. To be a dick. Like literally. Dude, this is the proudest moment of my life. And it doesn't mean like anything was fake. This was all real. Because in order for this to play out the way it had to be, I had to 100% jump on board. I've said this before. I'm the greatest actor of all time. Because I am. But the word actor, action. When you act, you are that thing. And so I morph into anything and everything I need to. That's just part of me. It's fun. And I am that thing. I accept the role as is. And so, dude, I'm psychotic. I'm a psycho. Oh my goodness. But it's so fun. So fucking fun. And, like, go back and look at my interactions with you. Like, go back and look at every interaction with you. Just do it. Think about it. And then picture me as you. That's why you're comfortable with me. I don't judge you. How can I judge you if I'm you? That was the point of it. I don't have any... I'm you. And if you've done it, I just did it right in front of you. I literally accept your energy. I feel... especially when we touch, like I accept all of you. I feel I get downloaded all your information. Therefore, everything you've ever done, I've done it too. So I don't like you fucking touching me. Especially unknown. Or unwanted. Unwelcome. So many times, man. Like I said, dude, people always touch me. And women and men touch me. All the time. And a lot of times it's not sexual, but I can feel it when it is. And like I said, being that shit happened to me when I was little, that, it fucks me up. Fucks me up. Like I said, I threw up today because a dude rubbed his hand on my shoulder last night, or on my back, and kind of innocently, right? He was just trying to say hello, but I took all his fucking energy, and it fucked me up. Because I wasn't ready for it. It's one thing if I'm seeing you and I understand what's happening, and my eyes are forward and you're in the front of me, that's one thing. Because I can accept it. Well, I can accept it, but when it's put on me, different story. Number one, now I'm dishing back negativeness if like my boundaries are different. So there was a button that was pushed where like it's different. I can't control my energy. My energy is protected. Well, protecting me. And I have entities that protect me. But in order for them to protect me, they're part of me. And some of them are very dark energies. They're not good or bad, in my instance. They're regular to me. And when I was young, these entities tried to hurt me. Some, not these ones, but other entities did try and hurt me when I was little. But they weren't from me either. They were, other people put them on me. But now, all the entities that come to me, all the entities that you put to me, or you send to me, all the negativeness, all the evil, all the bad intent, you create entities with those. They're you. They're just versions of you. They're negative energy of you. And so when they come to me now, I love them. When they walk into my energy, it's love, and it's accepted. It's raw acceptance, and then they're on my team. So it's kind of why shit doesn't really fucking affect me. All your witchcraft, evil shit, all this stuff, it doesn't affect me. But that's because I'm the tree. And they actually come from me. So, you know, and then, yeah, it's just a different thing. But whatever, have fun with that. You do what you want to do. You guys are giving me free stuff, like free energy, so free minions, and they're not minions. I mean, I don't know what the definition of minions would be, but they work for me. And it's not they don't work for me. I love them, and they love me. They're on my team, and my team is left. My team is right. My team is both. I'm the bridge between light and dark. Because I'm light and dark. I'm both. But I'm a different caliber than all of you. I really am. And it was fun. It's fun. It's fun. And the best part about it is, like, you're gonna listen to this talk, you're like, this dude's crazy. When you really think about it, every interaction, who played who? Who played who? Who really won? And I'm nothing but love. I did it with love. And I still won. I did it with honesty. And I still won. It is what it is. It is what it is. Dude, I can't believe it though, because I actually got lost. I forgot. I forgot that I planned it so hard in the beginning, because I made it a joke. I was playing in my head. How do I do this? How do I brainwash these people? How do I trick these people? How do I get into their psyche? How do I bypass their programming? I was in my bedroom, fucking listening to music, creating art, standing in this bafflement Antichrist role. Literally talking for hours. There was one night I literally stood in my room with my Ant-Man helmet on and fucking just stood in front of my fireplace talking about how to do this. How I was gonna do this, dude. And I didn't record it. I wanted to record that one and I didn't. And I was laughing because I was planning so hard, but I wasn't planning. I was just speaking out loud what I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it, based on all the training and knowledge that I had. How can I do this? How can I do this? How can I do this? What is the best path? How do I trick these people while also kind of tricking myself into doing this stuff? Because it has to be real for me in order for it to be real for other people. In order for me to have the effect that I want, I have to believe it too. I have to live it too. It has to be 100% true and authentic for it to work. There cannot be no lie. There cannot be a lie. And I succeeded. I am succeeding now. It is what it is. Me against the world. Little old Cody. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. And it really does suck though, because and what sucks about it is because I know things about each individual person that really does suck, that I know them. I wish I didn't. It doesn't change me judging you, because I try not to judge you at all, because I've done the same thing, or I like the same thing, or I can assume I'll go down the route of the same thing where it's enticing to me too, or I would do it in certain scenarios. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I am dark as I am light, so I have the same temptations as everybody else. I see the same allure as everybody else. I have the same bloodlust as everybody else. Like I said, everything you've done, I've done tenfold. But the whole point is I've been here first. I've been here the most. I've been here the longest. Plus, I accept you as you, because when we touch, I get all of it. And once you start to understand that interacting with somebody and touching them, you technically get the transfer too. You just don't know how to read it, or you may not be able. You're probably not as strong. You can't accept it all. I accept it all, always. And then this is why sex is very important, because that is the one time that no matter what, you don't have a choice but to accept all of the person that you're with, especially when they're busting you. Or you exchange spit, you exchange piss, you exchange blood, any kind of huge transfer like that, the other person, this is why you become one, technically. And this is why I don't, this is the only reason why I've been doing it so long, this is why I don't bond like humans do. Because I've always bonded like, I always bond to the max capacity. And so for me, it's different. When you guys think a bond, some bonds are greater or bigger. I get bonded max every time, so I had to do the opposite. I have to deny the bond because I'm bonding, like I'm getting all of it, all of you every time with this touch. Well, for other people, sex is different, or this and that. But I'm bonding to the max capacity every time. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. And like I said, the one reason why I can bond with you instantly because I am you. And this is why a lot of people I don't bond. I won't touch them ever. Cause I don't need to. I already know who you are. And I hate to say this, but the only word that came up is you're shit. I don't like you. Like, you're just not a good person. You have the capability to be one, but you're not. So I don't even want to touch you at all. Ever. You're just not a good person. Well, other people I touch, and that's fine. It is what it is. But I see potential in you. Or I see something else in you. Well, everyone has the potential to be a good person. But when you know, you know. Right? And it doesn't mean whatever. But it's like sometimes, as much as I have faith in some people, this is why I have faith in people that I have faith in. This is why I pursue people that I pursue. Because their potential is true. Well, others are not. The risk or the percentage of them being better in this lifetime is not. And a lot of that is because I just know. Okay? And it sucks. But anyone that I give time, attention, and focus to over and over again for a while, it's because there's potential in you. Whether or not you choose that path, that's up to you. But I'm giving you tools, I'm planting seeds for later. That will come to fruition. That's why I ignore people. Or I have small interactions with them. But I don't give you much more time than that. Because because of that. That, and then I do a lot of other backhanded stuff. It's good, but it's not what you think it is. It's like me always being nice to you. Man, I don't know. Some people are just dicks. And I'm a bigger dick. But I don't know. For me, like I said, you're gonna have to take that for each interaction with people. But it's not what it seems. I guess I'd go ahead and tell you that. Like I said, this There's only been five potential females in my life that I'm willing to even give time, attention, and focus to for a long period of time too. It doesn't mean I won't come over and hang out with you and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, it's a totally different aspect. Especially, yeah, because I see potential in you, and it's not that the potential. I see the real you, which is good. You just have to get past your past, and you have to start loving yourself and think that you're worthy of being your good, true self that deserves everything. And like I said, every person deserves everything and can be and deserves good. But you don't get good unless you become good. And you have to choose that. And you have to choose yourself first. Start loving yourself first. Like, all these things have to happen to yourself first. You have to give these things. You have to give permission to be happy. You have to give yourself permission to be loved. You have to give yourself permission to have anything that's good. You have to give yourself permission to be healthy, to be wealthy. All these things that are written on me. You have to give yourself permission to have those things. You already are those things. But you can't accept those things until you can give yourself permission to be those things. And you have to overcome your past. You just got to forgive your past. And it's not even that. You just have to accept that your past was your past, and now this can be different. And for me, I did it to the max capacity. The most difficult way. You don't have to do it this way. I had to do it this way. For me. But you don't have to. Like, you can literally just wake up and accept it. Like, it's that fucking simple. Today I'm gonna be new. And it all get washed away. And then every day you live in the now, and then you can control that. I am new. I am new. I am new. I am new. I can be anything I want to be. I can be love. I can accept this. I can accept that I'm magnificent. I can accept that I'm impressive. I can accept that I'm worthy. I can accept that I'm abundant. I can accept that I'm healthy. I can accept that I'm wealthy. I can accept that I'm grace. I can accept that I'm hope. I can accept that I'm enough. I can accept that I'm light. I can accept that I'm power. I can accept that I'm love. But nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change until you can accept it. It's up to you. It ain't up to no creator. That's free will. We can't make you believe shit. It's up to you. That's the parameters on this game, on this existence, in this realm. If he could make you do it, there'd be no point in you being here. You have to accept it. And until you can accept love from yourself, you cannot. You will never be capable of accepting love from another. Just end a discussion. It's not possible. You're always going to question it. You're always going to run from it. And like I said, once you love yourself, you're going to learn, like, one is enough. Because once you love yourself and you have another person that loves themselves, then they can love to the max capacity another. And that's all you need. You don't need 6. You don't need 3. You don't need this poly bullshit. You don't need to be swinging. That's all just for weak-minded human beings who cannot be satisfied in themselves, let alone in one other person. To each his own. Do what you want. I'm just telling you facts. Because the grass is never greener. The grass is greenest where you water it, where you give it time, where you give it attention, and where you give it focus. Ahala. Love y'all. Peace.